So, you want to get rich in Grand Theft Auto 6? Pull off the heist of the century? Buy the penthouse over the ocean? That supercar from the trailer? Own all of Vice City? Here's the catch. This game is engineered so that you never actually get rich. Not unless you bring in real money. A game about stealing other people's millions is built to quietly take yours. And they've already started, before you've played a single second. Before the game is even out. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why that car from the trailer cost a month of part-time work in real dollars. How a single video game made more money than any film in history. Why your millions inside the game lose value with every update. And why that isn't a bug, it's the business model. Why Rockstar just locked part of the single-player game behind a $100 edition. And why easy money in GTA is the most expensive illusion in entertainment. You'll also find out why this economy has a casino built into it that's banned in more than 50 countries. Let's start with what just happened, because the money already started moving. On June 25th, 2026, 5 months before anyone can play it, Rockstar opened pre-orders for GTA 6, and the internet lost its mind. One French retailer reported 6 times more pre-orders in 24 hours than the entire pre-order run of Call of Duty, or EA Sports FC. One industry insider claimed the game pulled in $1 billion in its first hour. Rockstar hasn't confirmed a single number, and it doesn't have to. The demand is not in question, but look closer at what you're actually buying, because this is where it starts. There are 2 editions, standard $80, ultimate $100. And that extra 20 isn't just a paint job. The Ultimate Edition comes with exclusive vehicles, an upgraded handgun, special vehicle shops, and, according to early reports, single-player shops and side missions that the $80 version simply does not get. Read that again. Content carved out of the base game and sold back to you for $20 more. Before the game even ships. And by one insider's numbers, around 70% of players took the $100 version anyway. That is the tell. The monetization didn't wait for the online mode. It's already in the box, 5 months early. Now let's talk about the dream itself and what it actually costs. You paid $80 or $100. You think that's the price of the game. It's the price of the ticket in. The real store opens after that, and it never closes. Look at GTA Online, the economy the last game turned into, and the exact one this one will become. A top car there doesn't cost 100,000 in-game dollars, it costs millions. A weaponized jet bike, 3 to 4 million. A super yacht, 6 million, and it does almost nothing. An arcade, a nightclub, a bunker, a full endgame setup with every business and every upgrade runs into the tens of millions. Now put that in something you actually have. Time. An honest mission pays a few tens of thousands an hour. Even the most efficient heist in the game, Cayo Perico, the one everyone grinds, tops out around $1 million or so per run once you factor in the setup. To own everything you want, you are looking at hundreds of hours. That's not a game. That's a part-time job you pay to show up to. Or there's the other way. You buy the in-game money with real money. The biggest card, the Megalodon, gives you 8 million GTA dollars for about 100 real dollars. Do the math. To have it all, you're topping up a few hundred real dollars on top of what you already paid for the game. So a virtual dream inside a game about robbers costs more than the game itself, several times more. Which raises the obvious question. The last game sold more than 200 million copies. Pre-orders for this one are already breaking every record in the industry. Why would a company sitting on a fortune from sales alone need any of this? The answer is in how the money actually gets made. And you're not going to like it. Rockstar doesn't make its real money selling the game. Do the math yourself. The entire GTA franchise has pulled in more than $10 billion since 2013. The last game alone made over 9.5, which makes it the most profitable entertainment product in history that wasn't a movie. But here's the number the whole thing is built on. On shark cards alone, virtual money sold for real money. GTA Online collected $5 billion. $80 million, and 80% of everything the parent company, Take-Two, earns doesn't come from selling games at all. It comes from players spending inside them, over and over, long after the box is paid for. You thought you bought a game. You bought the entrance to a store that's been open for 12 years. So how do you get millions of people to keep buying money you can print for free? Engineered inflation. And to see it, you just follow the timeline. When GTA Online launched in 2013, a good sports car cost around a couple $100,000 and a nice apartment about the same. It felt reachable. Then the update started. Heists in 2015. Executive offices and vehicle warehouses, bunkers and weapons trafficking, then nightclubs in 2018, then the Diamond Casino in 2019, then the Cayo Perico heist, and with every single update, the ceiling moved. The flying rocket bike everyone loved to hate, a few million, then a business hub, then a yacht for 6. Every year, the newest must-have item cost more than the last, while the payout from missions barely moved in over a decade. That is not bad balancing. That is the entire design. The more expensive the new toys get, the more valuable a shark card becomes, and the more your old savings are worth nothing. Your money is devalued on purpose, on a schedule to keep the store busy. And here's the part that makes it a real economy. It doesn't need everyone to pay. It needs whales. A small fraction of players who buy card after card fund the overwhelming majority of the revenue. Everyone else is there to make the world feel alive, to be the crowd the whales spend money to stand out from. You're not always the customer. Sometimes you're the scenery. Then come the money sinks. Cosmetics, interiors, upgrades that produce nothing and exist only to drain what you grinded or bought. And in 2019, they built a casino directly into the game. You buy chips with in-game money, money you bought with real money, and you feed it into a slot machine. It looks so much like actual gambling that the feature is blocked in more than 50 countries. And wherever money like this moves, a black market appears. Cheaters spin up money lobbies and sell tens of millions of GTA dollars for real cash, far cheaper than the official cards. Rockstar bans them by the thousand, not for fair play, but because every illegal million is a shark card that nobody bought. They are selling you a shortage that physically does not exist, and they guard it like a gold reserve. And people noticed. The moment those pre-order details went public, the backlash was instant. Comment sections and forums filled with the same line. Single-player content, the one thing GTA fans actually asked for, was now bait for the more expensive edition. And the records broke anyway. That's the quiet truth Rockstar is counting on. Outrage and pre-orders are not opposites. People will complain and pay in the very same breath. And if you ever want to feel how detached this economy is from reality, just convert it. Buying everything in GTA Online, every property, every vehicle, every business and upgrade adds up to well over $100 million in-game dollars. Paid for with shark cards, that is thousands of real dollars. More than a real used car that actually drives and that you actually own, or pixels. In a world the company can switch off the day it shuts the servers down. Here's the uncomfortable part. GTA didn't just do this to itself. It wrote the playbook the entire industry copied. The idea that you sell a full-price game, then sell a private currency inside it forever, then a season pass, then a subscription. Half the games you play now run on the model GTA Online proved could make billions. And now watch Rockstar run that same playbook bigger, on GTA 6. Because for the last few years, they've been quietly building something past the shark card, a subscription called GTA Plus. You pay every month and you get in-game money, cars, and perks on a drip. Every digital pre-order of GTA 6 comes with a free month of it. That free month is not a gift. It's the first step onto a treadmill they are betting you won't step off. Analysts expect the subscription, not the one-time card, to become the main way GTA 6 makes its money. There are already leaks about a rebranded currency for the new city, Gator cards, Vice credits, whatever they call it, the machine is the same. So look at the direction this has moved. A one-time purchase became microtransactions. Microtransactions became a subscription. And now the paid edition reaches back and takes a bite out of the single-player game itself. Every step, they got a little closer to your wallet. And every step, the records got bigger anyway. Which brings the question you stayed this long for. If this model still makes more than $1 million a day, 12 years after the last game came out, what happens when the single biggest launch in entertainment history plugs straight into it? The development budget is estimated at $1 to $2 billion. Likely the most expensive game ever made. More than any Hollywood blockbuster. But that budget is not a risk. The last game earned it back in 3 days. Pre-orders alone may cover it before release day. $1 to $2 billion for a machine that prints $1 million a day isn't a bet. It's a down payment. So let's put it all together and answer the honest question. How much does anyone actually make and how much do you pay? Scenario 1. You, the player. The edition, $80 or $100 if you want the content they cut out and sold separately. A free month of subscription. Then whatever you keep paying after that. To have it all in the online world, hundreds of hours of grinding or a few $100s on top. And if you're the kind of player who buys every update, the bill runs past $1,000 over the years for money that does not exist and possessions you can never sell, trade, or take with you. Scenario 2. Rockstar, the franchise, over $10 billion. Shark cards, 5. 80% of all revenue repeat spending by players. A record-shattering pre-order before a single copy shipped. And a subscription designed to bill you every month for as long as you keep the game installed. Same game. One side makes billions. The other pays for a pixel yacht he can't sell and can't take with him. So on November 19th, when GTA 6 finally drops and you want to run the city again, remember one thing. They started charging you in June, 5 months early, for a game about never paying full price for anything. GTA 6 isn't a game with an economy. It's an economy with a game bolted on. And the same player always gets rich in it. It isn't you.